Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective read for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio represents the death energy. Hold your horses, okay? Death is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? There are different types of death, okay? Let me introduce myself. Sorry, I'm a psychic medium who's clairaudient, sentient, voyant, and gent, sent, gustant, and I'm an empath. Okay, I read all things. I see all things. I know all things, but I don't speak of all things. Okay, if I look, I know. Okay. Now, Scorpio represents the death energy. Okay, a scorpion sting can be quite deadly. Okay, it just means that the person is very. Excuse me. Maybe I want to communicate something. It just means that the person is very. What do you call that? Analytical, very dominant, has a dominant personality. They examine things thoroughly before they make their move. It's like a Scorpio. They creep up on you. You don't know that they're there until you get stung, pretty much. Okay. There's all different types of death. There is physical death, psychological death, emotional death, um, just spiritual death. There are all kinds of death. That isn't bad. You know, in order for something to have a rebirth, it must first die out. The cycle must first come to an end. Okay. You definitely want to talk. The cycle must first come to some form of ending. And that's what death is. It's the end of a cycle, the end of a difficult situation, the end of, even the end of life, end of something just coming to an end in order for something new to begin. Okay. So don't hear death in tarot and think, oh my God. It's like people are terrified of the death in the tower card. The tower doesn't have to necessarily be bad. Sometimes the tower is like the hammer of Thor, you know. Sometimes you need to drop the hammer and something like that, okay? So don't think ill, okay? Stay positive and know that any challenge you face or not can be resolved, and as long as you learn something, it wasn't a loss. We can't lose in life if we learn, and these are lessons. Life doesn't come with a manual, even though we'd like to think that it does, but it doesn't. We're just winging it. We're all just winging it. We're having a human experience, and we're fucking it up sometimes, and sometimes we're getting it right, but we have to fuck it up. We have to trip, slip, and fall in order to rise. We have to throw the seeds on the ground so they can grow. So, don't think death and think, oh my God, because I am a dark reader, so I could see how I would scare someone when I say death. Emily Rose says, the divine feminine says death. The divine feminine says tower. Oh my God, all hell breaks loose now. So let's get into it, okay? Yeah, so the wheel, like I said, number 10, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness, okay? So don't think this. Look at all these growing. This is there's a lot of gain here, all around stability. Okay, fruition, things growing. The wheel, Archangel Jeremiel. Okay, green signifies the heart chakra, matters of the heart. It also signifies monetary gains, prosperity. It could also signify physical death, okay? But what I see here, see how this man is rising up? I see someone rising up like a lotus flower out of the swamp, okay? So the wheel change, cycle change. So perhaps there was a huge loss here, perhaps because there's some water here. There's some bleeding, some emotional loss, or the perception of, okay? Or there's the perception of, no, there really is some type of lost tears here, emotional loss here, okay? But there's also an abundance of emotional gain here. You win some, you lose some, okay? But there's also an abundance here, some type of gain here, because the wheel here means something shifted, like something in the dynamic, in the energetic field was shifted out so something else could come in. So I need more information on this, but it seems like new. It seems like good. It's because it says new beginnings, end of delays, and a change in direction that offers happiness. So something died out, so there was a change. It's almost as if a contract. So let's, like an indecision. Let's say there was a contract written, and then the contract, somebody made a change, okay? And the change that they made was towards the right you are going down the street and you are going down the wrong road, or you are driving towards traffic, and somehow you find a way to get off that road and get out of traffic. So someone's like going towards a crash, and then they get off the road and start going on the right road. And that's what the wheel is here. They, the cycle, the contract reevaluated, something like that. And so now, instead of dying or crashing, or putting others at risk, something switch within the cosmos that is moving things in the right direction now. What else is going on? Yeah. But in order for for that to happen, because this is the night of Raphael, okay, and the night is no king, okay. So in order for and this is the water coming up on the sand. So in order for this to happen, okay, they had to humble themselves. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. If I'm too high, they had to go in. They had to have some type of introspect, okay. The adjectives that are describing this night is romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspect, okay? Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So there's a change of heart here, a change of mind here, introspect, perception, someone that was going down the wrong road turned the car around towards traffic and is now heading in the right direction. That's what the white horse, clarity, having to take a closer look at something, letting go of control, dominion, something, getting off your high horse and coming down. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down, They're asking me to play you a song. Okay, I'm gonna do it. They're asking me to play it. Let me go get it. So I don't know how much battery I have. Yeah, so they're asking me to play this song for the Scorpio collective, okay? So bear with me. 11:10. Okay, yeah, someone's having a new beginning because they humbled themselves.
Many of us as Christians sometimes forget where the Lord has taken us from. And as a result, we fail to give Him the glory. But I would like to draw your attention to the fact that all of us, all of us, are nothing without God. Sometimes we get so proud, so high-minded, but we should be reminded by the scripture in St. Matthew chapter 23, verse 12. Whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So this is why I would like to share this song with you. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. If there is something in my life, I want you to move it out of my way. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. Bring me down. Lord, bring me down. Bring me down. Want to be humble.
So this is a 7 of Michael that came out, And it says there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So this is, and you see Archangel Michael, 7, completion. This man is hell-bent on, it's like he's at a crossroads. And Archangel Michael is saying, listen, you have two options. You can go down this path, or you can go down this part. This path is a little darkened. There's a dead end road here. It's a cul-de-sac. Okay, but if you keep going this long winding road, it's long. It's a long way to go. It's a long journey. But if you keep walking, you'll head where you're supposed to be. And that's what this is. Archangel Michael saying, look, stop. Don't go here. Go there. Okay? And this person listened. This person listened to Archangel. This person thought they were a king, okay, but they were actually a page, okay? And so they had to go and introspect and became truthful, change your perception, become analytical, start talking about things, okay? And that's what happened here, okay? But the person took a hit here, and there's some type of evaluation of contract situation, life, in general, like how do I maneuver this? Wait, what am I doing wrong? You're going down the wrong road, okay? You're going towards traffic. And so this person had to release all the things that caused them to go down traffic, okay? 13 peace, okay? They had to release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. They have to go on their journey. They have to release control so much of a situation, okay? And they had to let the divine step in. They had to surrender to the divine, okay? And when they did, it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, award, scholarship, or promotion. Or in fact, a wish fulfillment, because the number 6 is here. And that could be spiritual fulfillment, okay? There's something here with love too and romance. Make choices from your heart. Deep emotion commitments, okay? The power of love, okay? 6, the lovers, that's 66, that's a 12. Okay, and then we have 13, that's a 4 here, okay? So these are the numbers. You have 7, the completion, and you have Queen of Gabriel. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So there's some community effort here. There's some help here. And the adjective that are being used to describe this scorpionic energy is passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. So perhaps you had a project that you were working on, okay, and you bring it into fruition, but something about this project wasn't done in the most it was kind of sharp, too blunt, too aggressive, too something, okay? But it worked out well. It's like all's well that ends well. No pain, no gain, okay? And it says it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion, okay? It's almost like somebody did something, but it was a little too harsh, too far the other way, and they needed to reevaluate something, revise their step or something like that, okay? Or you, Scorpio, okay? What else is going on? You have to humble yourself, okay? You have to go before, you have to surrender to the divine. You have to take a closer look, okay? Yeah, divine guidance, okay? And the 3 of Ariel came out, okay? So for divine guidance that came out, it says, a search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Yeah, you had to do that, do what you love. It's a time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. You see how this man is taking a closer look here? You have to take a closer look at, wait a second. I feel like I'm not doing this the right way, or I'm applying too much pressure or something like that. You needed to humble yourself. You needed to take a step back. You know what I mean? And now you're on the right path. Now you're no longer a page. You're no longer a knight. Now you're a king. All because of that one change. All because you found that path where you could turn off the road or something before traffic hit you, okay? Before you fall into that death energy, okay? And I just keep seeing them doing this, like hitting their fist. Okay. So one change. If you haven't done it yet, you're going to. Okay. Time is an illusion and energy is fluid. And the Emperor just came out. It says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. That's 44 again. You had to take charge of, so you have 4, you have 6, you have 12. Cut up the 4, you got 22. Okay. Cut up the 6, you got 222. Okay, so these are the surrounding numbers, and you need to surround yourself with not lavender, deep purple. Okay, deep purple energy is going to give you the strength you need. It's going to give you the confidence you need to propel yourself forward in that power and that authoritative energy that you need to stand in. Okay, your scorpionic energy. Okay, but you're gonna have to be strategic. You can't make the same decisions. You can't go down the same road. Okay, you can't head towards traffic. Okay, you got to follow the rules to the road. Okay, I'm being a hypocrite there. Okay, but not literally. Okay, so and that's what brought you in the stability, because you took the right path. You finally opened up and humble yourself, and you took the right path, and that's what brought you the stability, and that's what put you in this emperor mode, the number 4 that you're in right now. Okay, you have to make a U-turn emotionally, energetically, or something. You had to run or something, or and there's no danger there. Okay, this is not a code. Okay, you had to get off the road or something. Okay, yeah, Queen of Raphael. Okay, so now you got the King of Ariel on top and the Queen of Raphael. It's a follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So you got some type of download, some type of trustworthy information that helps propel you and help you. So it's saying kind, understanding, given, and psychic. Okay, the adjectives: successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. The adjective describing the king here is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. The adjectives that are describing the queen here is kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Okay, so these are two different people, but they carry positive energies. Okay, so all you have to do is blend those energies together. Okay, it says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success using financial resources wisely. Okay, so you're going to have to conserve money. You're going to have to use them wisely. Okay, wise spending, but you're flourishing. There's a lot of roses here. There's a lot of flourishment here, so something took a turn for the better. All right, this has been your read, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe, and share.